Hello everyone. It's your boy, Ricey Dicey, back with another video. Today I'm gonna be ranking all the items in Megabonk. So yeah, I'm recording this in like early December, so if another update comes out and like some of these items change, which probably will happen, disregard some of these, I guess, or you know, um, yeah, you get what I mean. Okay. Anyways, we're gonna get into the list. I'm gonna be ranking them just based on how good I think they are. Don't take this as an objective tier list. This is just what I think. So, yeah. All right. So first and foremost, let's pick Kevin. Kevin is an iconic item. It's a good one. It's a solid A tier. Now, you actually know what? It's B tier. Kevin has the potential to be the best item in the game, or the worst. He can either be so detrimental that you're going to be constantly at 1 health the entire run, or he's going to be proccing all of your on-hit items, and some of those powerful items in the game are on-hit, like Cactus, which we'll get into in a moment, and Toxic Barrel, a couple others. They're all like really, really good items. Like, yeah, Golden Shield's another like really good one. Like, Kevin can really, really scale you, make you incredibly strong. Also, the butt plug here, that's also a really good one. Like, this guy's potential to be like amazing, and if you have a really good run that can benefit with Kevin, then it's like the best item, right? But typically, sometimes when you get, he's just gonna kill you. Like, you're gonna be at 1 HP, and then you're just gonna die. But however, I can't deny how important of an item is in those leaderboard runs. He's the GOAT. He's the MVP. He's the one and only item you need. So yeah, speaking of which, Cactus also goes in the same tier. It's only good if you really get Kevin. If you get Kevin, this can do a lot of damage and be a very, very powerful item. So yeah. Also, its unlock requirement is the hardest in the entire fucking game. Like, kill 100 Cactus enemies with Thorn damage. Like, that shit took me forever to do. I ain't gonna lie, but again, the item is really good. It does a lot of damage. It also scales with your Thorns damage too, which is really cool as well. So yeah. Speaking of Thorns, let's take this Spiky Shield. Now, this is like the bad item. However, I don't think it's actually like absolutely terrible. I think it's a C tier. Normally, this thing is ass. Like, you get more Thorns per armor. Like, most runs, not gonna care about that. But if you have a Thorns build with like Kevin, Cactus, or even if you're just using Thorns in general, Thorns skills are really, really well in this game, by the way. So, yeah. You get it? It can be really, really strong. So, it's kind of slept on a bit, but, you know, it's not as good as Cactus or, you know, Kevin. But Cactus goes up to A tier with a Kevin build. But Kevin, you know, is the GOAT. So, yeah. Alright, next up, we're going to do Crowbar, or I mean, the glasses. It's about a B tier. It ends up helping you kill enemies early on somewhat. 30% more damage to enemies at 90% health or higher can unlock some one-shot thresholds, so it's not bad. Actually, I'm going to put in C tier. There's like a lot of other items you'd rather want over it. It's just an okay common item. Not too much else about it. Alright. Alright, next up, the Big Bonk. It's a pretty good item. I put an A tier. It's about a 2% chance to do like 20 times damage, which is pretty strong. It's a solid legendary item. It's definitely not the best one, but it's definitely not the worst either. I mean, most of them are pretty good, which we'll get into. But yeah, this is good. Good one to get. Alright, next up. XP shard. This one gives you increased chance to get an XP shard on kill, if I recall. Let me just check real quick. Yeah, you have a 12% chance to get an extra XP shard. Pretty good. Put an A tier. Like, if you get this, you definitely pick it up and be like, hell yeah. Have an extra chance of getting that shit. So yeah, it's pretty simple. Solid A tier. Right. I mean, I may even put it, can even be argued in S, honestly, because there's no downside to really having this. Stacking, I guess it doesn't really matter too much as it doesn't drop extra XP shards, so keep that in mind. So yeah. Next up is the golden shoes. I'm gonna put these in C tier. These don't really give you a whole lot of money to be worth it. They give like one every little bit. These are okay early game, and on stage 1 they definitely do add up. But like later on, these aren't gonna really make a difference in your run. And honestly, I don't really like feel anything when I see this. I'm just like, wow, that's cool. Thanks. So it's going C tier. All right. Next up, the key. Now the key is both the goat and also a fraud. It's definitely an S tier. Actually, I would not put it S tier. I don't like him that much. He loves to not proc. So the key is a 10% chance to get a chest for free, and it scales non-linearly. It scales hyperbolically or diminishing returns. So after you pick up like another key, it's not another 10%. It's like 9%, and it's like gets lower and lower. It's something like that. It's not like exactly 10% because if it's just 10% per thing, it'd be pretty broken. It would be absolutely the best common item in the game. But as on its own, yeah, it can be the best item in the game, but you know it doesn't always like to proc, and that's a bit of a problem. So it goes there. All right. Okay. Next up, backpack. Well, it just gives +1 projectile count. I just put it A tier. It's really good. In like more casual runs, extra projectiles is like a very easy way to scale your damage because it's just one extra projectile. You're just basically doubling your damage. So this as an item is like pretty good, especially if you're not carrying I think it's quantity tome. I don't remember the exact name. The one that gives you more projectiles. It's a good pickup. So yeah, I put an A. Might be B, but I think A because you know you always want more projectiles. All right, next up, brass knuckles. 20% reduction to nearby enemies. This goes in, yeah, definitely lower end of B tier. Good for more close range builds, but a lot of like the really strong weapons in this game aren't really close range, from my experience. So it really only benefits like a handful of things. I'm trying to think of an example that isn't like Sir Rufy or Sir Chadwell off the top of my head. There's some that works with. Oh, the shotgun it's good with. That's a good one, yeah. But there's not really a whole lot. So yeah, just kind of goes in B tier. Gamer goggles. Now this one is about a C tier. You gain more attack speed, the lower your health is. This has increased damage. This has potential to be really strong. The only thing is like you have to be at low HP. It only really works with Kevin. Like if you have Kevin, you can do this up, but you also have 1 HP, so it's like kind of I don't know if you really want to do that, right? So it's like kind of yeah. Next up, the doll. The doll is actually an S tier item. I think it might be the best common item in the game, in my opinion. It's basically it's free damage and it gets you a free kill. Like it does this to 5 random enemies, not including boss enemies. Boss enemies aren't affected by it, but it just kills them. Just 5 enemies. Like this makes your life a lot easier. It makes early game easier. You're always going to kill something annoying with it. So, yeah, pretty good. Would recommend. Yeah. Okay. Next up, Zawardo. I mean, this is just a revive. It also, after when you revive, you get a slight period of technically invincibility, but time's like brought to a halt for like 10 seconds or something. So you have enough time to, you know, reposition yourself or whatever. So, yeah, this thing's pretty good. This thing has saved me a couple runs. Like, I think my first desert win, I won because of Zawardo. It's a really good item. So, yeah. Would recommend getting it. If you can. XP Magnet. This one's also really good. Low-key an S. So, I'm going to put top of A for now. I don't know if I want to put an S. So, the thing is that's really good about this particular item is that XP is kind of annoying to consistently grab for the run. Like, so much of it drops around you, and it's hard to like keep up with collecting every single one of them. This just makes it easy. It just absorbs all the XP around you in a certain radius, and it's pretty goated because of that. Yeah. So, yeah. Now of course this trying to suck and also winning the teleporter event. But it like high end runs where you're gonna kill ghosts far away from you. This is just a free way to get XP. So yeah, appreciate it. Always good having your runs. It also lets you scale faster on stages as well, which can be really helpful. Especially if you're like struggling early on and you need those like weapon upgrades quickly. It's good for that. Let's get some simple ones out of the way. The luck one is just B. The damage one B. Like these items, they're kind of just, yeah, they're good, but like nothing substantial. You know what I mean? This is more gold on kill. I mean, this one I put a little bit lower because I don't think it's that good. But yeah, this is more movement, pretty good. I might put this one a bit higher because that's actually a bit more important, honestly. These ones. So yeah, this 25 max HP. This goes here. This is not that important. Who cares about max HP really? Unless you're a monkey, you don't care. This is increased chance to slow down enemies. I don't really know how good this is, honestly. It's just C. There's the legendary that lets you freeze things, but we'll get into that later. Like, oh, actually, no, well, no. This lets you freeze them with them, which is actually kind of good, but comparison to all the other legendaries, that's not that great, so I'm gonna put in C. It's okay. Like, freezing enemies to a hall is good, but there's so many in this game that's not really gonna matter. You just better off killing them. It doesn't even really work on bosses either, so yeah. Oh yeah, this also goes. Wait, this one's crit chance, right? Yeah. Okay. Quinn's Mask. This works. This is the same thing with Thorns. It makes your Thorns damage explode, which is kind of cool. Same with Cactus. Really, really good with Kevin. I also throw Toxic Barrel and where's Plug? These things. Like all these are just Thorns items. They're all really good in a Thorns build particular. If you're not a Thorns build, they're just kind of meh. I think this one might be the best one, and Cactus. Like these two are definitely the best of this group, but just kind of eh. Without your good old Kevin. Actually, I want to kind of low key put Kevin in A tier. Like he's so good, and like you don't actually need a whole lot of life still to make him pop off. So maybe I'll put him a tier above. Though like to casuals and non like high end runs, he does kind of fuck you over a lot. So maybe I'll just leave him in B. Okay. This guy, this thing's kind of ass, but you can farm them up before the teleporter to do a lot of damage. The ghost guys. I have done that a couple times, especially in runs where like on stage where I'm killing everything immediately before these things can travel them. You can stack a lot of damage, but he's very inconsistent. Not that great. So it just goes D tier. Speaking of other ghosts, Soul Harvester is definitely an S tier. It's a free. It makes stage 1, 2, and 3 like all free except for the boss. Like you just get so much free AoE from this thing. It's such a great item, especially in casual runs. Like if you get this stage 1 like really quickly, you're gonna have a good run. Like you're gonna definitely clear stage 1 and 2 like very easily. It's a strong item. On higher end runs, it's good, but it's not really required. But I mean, if you do get it, it's pretty damn good. So yeah. Oh yeah, this one's just increased rewards at the shrine. It charges them faster. I actually put this one A tier. I like this one. I don't like sitting the shrines very long, so yeah. Okay. Next up, most of this is more XP, so put there. We will do the beer. It gives you a little bit less HP, but for more damage. Just kind of in the middle of the road. Definitely better than the Knuckles, but trade-off is whatever. But it's only about like a bit more damage, so it's just like it's good, but nothing like substantial. So yeah. Further, this just makes you jump higher and further. Honestly, this is not that great. Maybe on some characters is, but like I don't really care about this item that much, so it's going in the C tier. Golden Shield. Within the Kevin build, every time you get hit, you get gold. And that's a good thing. The more Kevins you have, the faster it is. And the more gold you can get. Pretty damn good. So yeah. Coward's Cloak also is a Kevin item. Because you gain movement speed upon getting hit. And you can get quite a bit with it. It also gives 5% base movement speed as well. But yeah. This one can save you from like a pinch. But if you're in like a swarm or something, good luck, Lamau. So yeah. But yeah, if you got Kevin build, it's great. But if you don't, it's just kind of C tier. That's like most of these Thorns items. Literally all of them are C, D tier without Kevin. If Kevin didn't exist, all these would be kind of ass. But yeah. Next up, let's do the cards. Damage card. In casual runs, it's a bit of B tier. It does, actually put low A. It does help over time, and the amount of damage you get throughout a run, I believe it's about 2.5%, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. It can add up over time in a run and can be quite substantial, especially if you get it early on, because it counts for any chest opening in the game, not just like the ones you buy, like the free chests, or, I mean, that's really it. But yeah, like, it adds up quite a lot over time. Same with the luck card. I mean, obviously this thing is incredibly broken in leaderboard runs. If you get an early card, it's obviously S tier, but I think overall it's about the same ranking. You'll get a lot of value out of both of them. Like, obviously, high end, if I'm talking about leaderboard runs, this is like the best item. One of the best. I mean, these three are, aside from solos, these two are both like leaderboard runs. But I mean, they're just consistently good. That's why I have them here. But yeah. Very, very good item. And if you get it early on, you can scale luck quite high, and you can get a lot of legendaries and a lot of like pink items really quickly. One strategy people use in late game runs is they banish every other pink item except for the card, so they only get it. So they keep stacking more and more luck. So they get more broken legendaries like Zawardos and whatever else they need to win. So yeah. Alright, next up we will do... Oh yeah, this is just extra difficult. We can just from here. Let's do the juice. The juice is 100% more damage after staying still for a while. I don't know how long it is exactly, but this is like a B tier. This basically just doubles your damage for free if you stand still long enough, which is really good, and it's good for farming kills specifically. It's only good specifically really for leaderboard runs. There's not really any builds that benefit from standing still in this game that you can consistently pull off that are not like you just straight up being more overpowered than everything else. Like killing the ghosts, like that's all it's really good for. It's not good outside of that, but I mean, it's obviously amazing in leaderboard runs. You want as many of these as possible. You need to scale that damage, but outside of that, it's like eh. And the current leaderboard strategy doesn't even abuse this, so it doesn't really matter, honestly. But I mean, it's still like the item. I think it's cool, just getting more damage for standing still and like. Yeah, and to complement that, there's also Campfire, which I put a bit higher because you can heal off of it, though we're playing Megabonk. There's enemies constantly around you all the time. But these two together, you can set up a pretty good heal setup, especially if Kevin can counteract that damage. Pretty good. But yeah, it is definitely a bit better because it triggers a lot quicker. It's like after a second. So, yeah. Alright, this item, I don't know actually how good this is. It's kind of awkward it is. So this one allows XP shards to do damage when they travel through enemies, which is kind of cool, but is it good? I don't know. I haven't tested it. I haven't even seen the power. Every time I get this around, I'm just like, yeah, it exists. That's about it. Alright. Next up is moldy cheese. I mean, top of 8 tier. Free damage. This thing is stupid for a common item. The extra damage it gets when you hit an enemy is quite substantial. And it could help shred teleporter bosses very quickly. It's a must grab pretty much in every run. Yeah, I beat the game the very first time because of this item. Because it's that good. Anyways, next one. Let's do the lifesteal one. I think this means crit scan lifesteal. This is about B tier. If you got a good crit build or you have crit tome, this shit's gonna be fire. And it's gonna give you a lot of extra lifesteal healing. It's not super essential to have lifesteal. You don't need it to win, but it can help you, especially against the final boss and stuff like that. If you getting hit quite a bit, or just in general. You know, the song just came on. Goddamn. But yeah. In case you ever need healing, it's a pretty good source of it. But yeah. Let's see, what shall we do next? Phantom Shroud. We'll do that. Yeah. Where is it? After evading, deal 2 times damage to the next attack. Temporarily increase attack movement speed. You need to specifically evade an attack. I don't know if this actually works with Kevin or not, but as far as I'm concerned, this thing's ass. Put in a D tier. Probably like one of, if not the worst damage and one of the worst items in the game. I never hear people talk about using this with Kevin, so I just assume it doesn't work. A giant fork. Now, this item is bugged right now, but I'm gonna rank it as it's not bugged. This thing just allows you to mega crit, which is like a super powerful version of crit. Now, the reason why this is bugged because it doesn't scale properly crit past 100%. Once you get crit past the 100% threshold, the damage starts to scale higher with each crit you have, and the fork only calculates the first 100% crit damage, or like the base crit damage. It doesn't calculate the higher ones, so if you mega crit, you're going to do less damage compared to a regular crit, and that can be very, very detrimental into non-casual runs. Even casual runs, this thing is just like actively hurting you after 100%. But if you don't go above that, it's fine. It's going to be better, but if you don't, yeah, it's going to fuck you over, especially in a leaderboard run. Now including that bug, I mean, yeah, it's just really good. So yeah. Alright, next up is this thing. I think this just gives you more damage every time you kill someone. I mean, yeah, this is just A tier, easy. Good casual item. Like, I don't know what to tell you. It's great. Next up, Anvil. Anvil's goated. So what Anvil does is upon, the level up section for your weapons, it gives them 1 extra stat. That's it. It applies for most items in the game, other than like a few like Aura. Aura doesn't work with it because Aura only has like 2 level up things. Actually, yeah, and they both can be like combined. It has only size and damage. It doesn't have like a 3rd stat, so it doesn't actually work at all with Anvil. But most other things do. So it's pretty good because of that. Next up, Bob. Running around spawns a ghost. I mean, this is a good item for casual play. It's a lot of free damage. It's not as good as like Soul Harvester, but it can carry your stage 1 too. It's a good starting item. If you get early on, it's going to benefit you. Yeah. Pretty damn good. Beefy Ring. Every 100 health, you get 20% more damage. This thing kind of sucks. I put in C tier because if you have a health tome, you can make it scale. However, it's not worth it. It's not a very good item. It's not worth it. Let's just say it's not worth it. There's other better sources of damage, like I just talked about this item here. So yeah. Oh, this is extra attack speed. I just noticed. Yeah. But yeah. Let's see. What should we do next? I gotta put you here. Grandma's Tonic. This item is pretty good. It's one of the better ones against, but crits have a 50% chance to explode and deal like 50% of the damage to nearby enemies. I mean, this is pretty damn good. This item just gives you free AoE. You want them. But yeah, this item pretty strong. It's one of my favorite items in the game, actually. It makes crit builds really fun. I like crit a lot, the crit tome, in a casual play sense, and also obviously in leaderboard runs as it's required. I'm pretty sure it's required. But yeah, pretty strong item. Also, the Cursed Gravities. We'll do that next. This is actually pretty decent as it gives plus 10% difficulty. However, and it gives you 20% max HP. Though, 5% to cast a cursed magic enemy dealing damage nearby enemies. This is actually pretty strong. However, there is a trade-off to it. As you get 10% difficulty, this can get out of hand and can be bad in some runs. So be cautious when you pick this up, like Kevin. So, yeah. Alright, next up, OP Lamp. 1+1 chance to on proc on hit effects. What this does is basically add another dice to your dice. So when you roll like Grandma's Tonic, 50% chance, if you don't roll it, the game will reroll the 50% chance again, giving you a second chance to trigger the tonic. And every additional stack also gives +1, I believe. I never gotten actually more than one in a run, I don't think, but pretty sure stacks that way. But yeah, it's basically just having a second dice after you roll the first one. It doesn't roll. Oh, so the second one, oh, it rolled. Or, oh, it didn't roll. It just makes all of your chance-based items more likely to hit. Pretty damn good. So, yeah. Gas Mask, I never actually used this item. But you get armor and overheal for enemy inflicted poison. It's specifically good for Mog, but I mean, whatever. It exists. Okay. Next up is the Claw. The Claw is kind of cool, but it's also kind of weird because you do 66% more damage to airborne enemies, and you have an 8% chance to launch in the air. But do you really want to launch every enemy in the air? I don't know, man. It's kind of weird. I don't think this is very good. Though if you're playing as Birdo, it's kind of good, I guess. Same with this item, which is 50% more damage to while you're in the air. I mean, it's good on Birdo, but any other character, it's kind of can be good, but might not be. It kind of depends on how much movement you had. But if you're playing the goofy bird character, it definitely is good. So yeah. Burger, it's a chance to drop from enemy. It heals like how much is it exactly? I gotta look, bro. I don't remember all these off the top of my head, so apologies for that. Where's the burger? Okay, 2% chance to spawn a burger. It heals for like a certain amount of health. It's not a very reliable form of healing. It's kind of mid. Just like, actually not even mid. B tier is mid. C's just kind of below average. It's whatever. It's like, okay, it can heal you, but it's not gonna save you. So yeah. Just nah. Oh, it's just 50% reduced to elites and bosses. I mean, that's just good. Yeah. Alright. Next up, we're gonna do the Thunder Mitts. You just randomly clap at enemies' cheeks of lightning. It does it every 10 seconds. It's random. It's not very good. It's just C. It's whatever. That's my thoughts on it. Next up is the Demonic Blood. This thing gives you 0.5% HP per stack for a max of 100 health or 200 stacks. I mean, it's plus 100 health, and you're going to get this pretty quickly. It's basically just a better version of the Oats. But you don't really need a whole lot of max HP, though it can make a difference in casual runs, so I'm putting in B. Especially like the final boss, and Health Totem's not like a very good one to go for in general, so you just rather get this. So yeah. Leeching Crystal, plus 50% max HP, but you lose 50 max HP regen. I mean, this is just kind of C tier. You only do this to unlock Kevin. But it's not a very good item on it, so it's kind of just not worth it. I mean, HP regen isn't that great. But, I mean, the Leeching Crystal ain't that great either. And the regen tome. It's better than the HP tome, so I don't know about this. Alright. Let's see, what else shall we do? The beacon item. It spawns 2 extra beacons. That's pretty good. And it spawns a healing orb around them. No one cares with the healing orb, but I mean, 2 extra beacons on a stage is actually kind of good. Let's say you're going for the one achievement. That you should like always pick this up because it just gives you more free scaling. I'm not sure how it stacks, but the first stack is pretty good. You get 2 extra. So yeah. Now we got is this spicy meatball? Spicy meatball. Spicy meatball gives you a chance to give you an explosion. 25% chance to do 65% damage. It's really, really good. It's a lot of AoE. Not as good as Soul Harvester, but it's really strong. It's spicy meatball. Pretty good, yeah. Same reason as tonic. It's really solid. Proc item. So yeah. Let's see. What shall we do next? Holy Book. Oh, this item's actually really good. Might be top of A tier, low key S. I mean, most legendaries are fucking A tier because they're good. This item, every time you heal, you gain a chance. I think it's after a specific amount of healing. I don't remember exactly. Healing will spawn this like light ball or not light ball. Sorry, this like AOE blast radius that can hit enemies. This basically counts as an extra attack and it's like infinite pierce, I'm pretty sure. It basically just gives you another chance to proc all your things. It's really, really helpful. It adds a lot of extra damage, especially if you have a like build that's healing a lot. And if you have Kevin, it's even better because you're always taking damage, so you're always proccing some kind of healing. It also plus 100 HP is pretty good and 50 HP regen. But yeah, if you can get this thing to proc constantly, it's a really strong item. Yeah. I forget these things that are, but called. It says somewhere around here. You gotta read the wiki because I don't remember the name of all these. I don't remember the name of them, but it's power gloves. 8% chance to blast enemies away. I mean, this is alright. It's solid, but it has knockback, so it can actually be useful early on, but it's not going to be like anything crazy like compared to the other legendaries. So it just kind of goes here, but it definitely has use and it does have utility, which is nice. Like being able to knock back some really annoying enemies like ghosts or like, I don't know, scorpions nearby. It's good. So yeah, I can see it being pretty good in some runs, but not all the time. This is the Chonk Plate. Healing above max HP allows it overheal by 70%. Also gives 20% lifesteal. This is okay. I put in C tier. This thing basically makes you invincible and casual. Oh wait, I should put a little B. Sorry. This thing can actually make you invincible in casual runs. Honestly, I've had runs where I picked this up and it basically was a free win for the most part. The amount of extra health you get from max HP, especially if you're constantly damaging something, is like pretty free. If you're not going like late to endless, this item is really strong. So yeah, really great casual. Next up, Dragonfire. This one's also about a B. It's okay AoE, but it's not as good as this or this. Harvester and Maple just do a way better job at it, but 50% chance to do a fire summon Dragonfire. It's okay. It's not as great as I said, so yeah. That's my thoughts. Okay, next up is Joe's Dagger. You have a 1% chance to execute an enemy. Performing an execute increases damage by 1%. This is just infinite scaling, and every time you do an execute, you gain more scaling. And if you get this early on, this can really pop off, as a 1% chance adds up really, really well over the course of a run. This execute also works on boss enemies, but it just drains 1% of their total health, I believe. So, yeah. Really, really strong. Next up, Bloody Cleaver. Lifesteal and upgrades Blood Mark, and also Blood Mark stats. I don't actually know what Blood Mark does, but this thing is pretty good. So we're just putting A tier. I'm not gonna explain it. I don't know how it works. Energy core. This one. It just shoots orbs at enemies. It's just kind of B tier. It's okay. It's a lot of free damage. It can be good in a run, but like not as substantial as some of these other ones here. You know, that I think about it, I should probably put Holy Book a tier below. It's kind of hard to proc on its own, if I'm not mistaken. It just goes here. But with Kevin, of course, it's goated. But I think on its own, you need to heal, and you don't meet the conditions to heal all the time, right? If I'm not mistaken, I don't know if I'm understanding this item correctly. I've only gone a handful of times. I'll put low A tier. Alright. Oh yeah, my kit's extra HP regen. Let's just put that here. I don't understand every item in this game, but I understood most of them. Like Speedy Boy. Upon reaching below 50% HP, you slow down time and deal double damage. This thing's pretty good. It doesn't completely save you, but it's good enough in casual runs to keep you alive. Assuming you don't die like immediately, which most things don't kill you in one hit. So can be really good to save you from taking too much damage. So yeah, B tier. Oh my god. Okay, Lightning Orb. 25% chance to summon lightning when hitting enemies. Lightning can now stun enemies. Pretty good. 25% chance is strong. Makes your damage even stronger. It is the same lightning bolt that like the lightning staff does, so that's also kind of cool. Slutty Cannon, 20% chance to spawn missiles upon killing an enemy. I mean, this is just fine. Killing them, but it's only after he killed them, so can be good, but it's not as great as like some other of the items of the same tier. It's kind of whatever. Slurp Gubs, cast blood magic upon hitting an enemy and nearby enemies, and healing you, damaging rays and healing you for 7.5%. Pretty good item. A little bit of B tier, not as great. Mirror, you get to block one hit. It's pretty damn good. Just put an A tier. It doesn't stack very well, but getting one stack of it alone is just good enough. Yeah. Turbo Skates. Now these are pretty good because they give you a lot of extra move speed, especially the more you're moving. You get a max of 40%. You can just run around the map with this. You know. You can stall very, very long with it, but aside from that, it's alright. It's about like a C tier item, I think, overall. It's the more you. Oh, wait. Yeah. You gain more attack speed, so yeah. Oh, wait, I read that wrong. Never mind. Okay. It's about here. Like 40% more attack speed. But it can be beneficial, but it's honestly not that great. I don't know what I was talking about. If you know, you know. I thought it was something else. I don't really care enough about this item in Megabonk runs. So, yeah. Next up, the Moldy Gloves. Create a moldy poison cloud upon hitting enemy. The gloves are covered in a moist, moldy, slimy texture. That sounds yummy. But this item's pretty good in casual runs. B tier. And then finally, the weird ass vial. So here's my thoughts on it. It's okay. That's about it. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe for more. That's the item tier list. Kind of went in depth, kind of not. I'm not the best at this game or most experienced, so yeah. I still felt like doing this because I thought it'd be fun, and I like the game, and I find it fun. And I think for a lot of the important items on here, I did talk about pretty well, but there's some honestly I don't know enough to like talk enough about, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you for watching, like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, bye.